Let's go.
Gang, gang.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
To another honest review.
Yep.
Welcome, Flick Filter Nation. I'm
Welcome.
Big Diesel.
And I'm Coach. Yep.
And, yeah,
What are we talking about today?
walking by faith, not
Yes.
by sight.
Well, I wonder why I'm wearing this.
I wonder.
Oh,
It's a
you
cool
wonder.
shirt. Cool shirt.
Hey. What are you trying to do?
A long walk.
Let's take a long walk. Yeah, see, for any of you that may know that reference,
You gonna explain the reference?
well, yeah, Jill Scott. It's like her first hit. But yes, we were
Shout out.
talking about The Long Walk, the new movie, starring a bunch of people.
I'm pulling that up. Stall.
Yeah, so it is an adaptation of a Stephen King novella. It's actually a pretty short book. His first book that he wrote, not necessarily the first one that he published, but it is based on an older book, and they finally got it made. And it's very dystopian, set in like a post Civil War, like post not our actual Civil War, but there was a different Civil War, and as a result, they're in this world, and
So the director is Francis Lawrence, who
Yes.
directed not the first Hunger Games, but all the ones after.
yeah, so
I
he
think
directed
he's-
all the Hunger
yeah.
Games after the very first.
This is going to get a lot of comparisons to the Hunger Games, but I would say it's slightly different.
It is slightly different, but it is definitely something I thought about while watching.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to see this movie.
Yeah, I did, but I was also hesitant. Like, I remember seeing the trailers, and it was like it starts off kind of like, oh, these boys are walking, they're in good spirits, and then something goes awry, and you quickly know, like, oh, this is a dark movie, and you can kind of tell
You can tell by the trailer it was gonna be
even
dark, but
even leading up to it, even leading up to that moment, you knew something was going to go down. But the movie,
it's kind of straightforward.
it is very straightforward.
Basically, you walk, you're supposed to keep a pace of three walking
3 miles per hour,
3 miles per hour.
and
If you take any breaks, you get 3 warnings,
yes,
and if you
after that last warning,
you get a ticket.
you get your ticket. It's your exit ticket.
If you know,
If you know, you know.
Yeah. So,
Um,
got some goats in here.
yes, it does. It does have.
It's got Judy Greer as the mom of the protagonist.
That's not the first name I thought you were gonna mention, but yep.
You know. Who'd you think I was gonna mention?
Oh, I thought you were gonna mention Mark Hamill.
I was going to work up.
Oh, my bad.
You know. He ruined it. But yeah, Joker.
Don't bury the lead.
You know, Joker, Luke Skywalker.
Ever heard of him?
Yeah, if you ever heard of him. Got some kids, man.
Got some. Well, I think
I
they're
don't
in their
know where
20s.
they're from. They're not. I don't know where they're from. We got Cooper Hoffman as
Yes.
the lead.
And he is the son of Philip Seymour Hoffman. For those who don't know, he was also in Licorice Pizza, which came out a couple years ago.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. But.
It's like a reference to, I think it might have been a record store or something. It's not a literal thing.
So, Ben Wang, David Johnson, yeah, Garrett Warning, Jordan Gonzalez, Charlie Plummer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got some good Roman Griffin Davis.
Yes.
But my favorite was Pete, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Pete. That was
he's
David Johnson.
Spoilers.
Oh, wait, what? How's that a spoil?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't need. Okay, never mind.
What?
No, not spoiler. But yeah, this is a very intense movie.
Very intense. Because you are literally following these characters from the beginning. Like the movie, it starts you off like right there. The main character's getting dropped off by his mom, and then he meets all the folks, and then they start the walk, and they
It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's
yeah
just them walking. Nothing really too crazy. Like, but
yeah
it does have. It doesn't go. Let's put it this way. There's some stuff predictable, but there's also like stuff that kind of surprised me.
yeah. There definitely are some surprising moments.
We're definitely going to get spoilers in the end, mullet review.
Yes, yes.
So,
So we're
review
trying.
in the front, spoilers in the back.
Yeah.
So if you have seen the movie, I would say stay to the very end.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but very intense, very graphic. I mean, you think this is basically you keep on walking till one's left. So they're going day by day, just trying to walk like straight. So I mean, you got to think about like what all, how do you survive? How do you keep on walking when you can't stop? It kind of plays into the fact of that, like anything you can think of, it pretty much does.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much any like scenario that you could think of that could happen during the walk, it kind of either happens explicitly or it's somewhat teased because there are certain moments where you may think like, oh, this character is about to do this or this is about to happen, and maybe it does happen to some extent, but there are moments where like, oh, I thought this was gonna happen, but they actually did it
Yeah,
a little differently.
yeah.
So I do appreciate that it wasn't like super predictable, especially as you get
Oh, yeah.
towards the end. You're like, oh
It's
man,
very different from the book, as all adaptations are.
as some are. I would say
Yeah.
all, but it is different enough. But I've heard enough from people that have read the books to books that have appreciated the movie and said like, oh, it is a good adaptation.
Adaptation, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Because there are certain Stephen King novels, like he's been probably one of the most adapted
Was this his
writers.
first one written or something like that?
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he. Well, it was said that this is the first one that he wrote. It was under a pen name. I forgot the name, but it wasn't under his actual name, Stephen King. But this is the first one he wrote, but not the one first that he published. But
Okay.
it was around. I think it was after the Vietnam War. That's when he wrote it, and it was just, I guess, frustrations being a very young person, and it was him kind of expressing how he felt based off of that. I feel like it is kind of and definitely anti, like establishment, anti fascism, especially the way, um,
The major.
yeah, going into the major without spoiling too much.
I hated the major. Oh,
Yeah. So there's definitely it is a very, I will say this as a warning, it is
There
very
is
dark.
a lot of surprising humor.
There are humorous moments.
There's
Um,
disgusting moments.
There are some disgusting moments, yes.
There's just horror. Like
Yeah.
if you can't, if you, because it doesn't cut like most. It's not PG-13 to where it just
Yeah, like
cuts, and then you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
yeah.
No, it keeps on going. Like,
hmm
yeah,
Yeah, when someone's about to get their exit ticket, they they show that for the most part, and it's like, man, it's like after
It
that
gets
first few
brutal.
times, you're like, man, how many times are they gonna show it? And then it's like,
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Not anytime I thought something was going to happen, I tried to look away because
Yeah.
I didn't want to see it.
Mhm.
if you're not ready for something this intense, I wouldn't go see this. At least not yet,
Yeah,
because it's very intense.
it is, and I would say,
Not everybody's gonna like this film,
mm,
even though I feel like it's a good film.
agreed, agreed. I
Yeah.
feel like if you look at it from a objective standpoint, in terms of the acting and the story and the characters, it's like, yeah, it's a
Well,
good film.
character development, like, how do I say this? There's character development where it's like, I don't know how to say it. Like,
Like I think it's kind of like the characters unravel, or like you find out more about them as it goes on. You find out more about certain motivations, especially with like the two main characters. You, they because it's like you're there with these complete strangers. Like everybody there, it's like one person from each state, and you may be all buddy buddy kind of in the beginning, but it's like in the reality, only one person can survive. So it's like, and it's literally you walk till there's one person left. There's no like, oh, you walk to this certain point, but it's like, okay,
only one person can win.
yeah, only one person could win. So it's like through everything as you're getting to know these characters more, and they're getting to learn about the people that they're walking alongside with. It's like this whole thing of like I think about like friendship and like dang how much do you want to get attached to them. I'm thinking about this as me as a viewer, but also like putting my putting myself in the standpoint of the the guys walking is like, man, how much can you get attached to the person next to you? Because if like, dang, between me and you, only one of us can make it, even if it does come down to the two of us. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's a lot to think about. But, question for you, and this was gonna be a big question I was gonna ask.
I hope it wasn't my question.
What is your question?
No, you first. You mentioned it.
So, um, kind of like what we, well, I mean, kind of wanting to get at is, do you feel like um, Christians should see this movie?
Oh, definitely not my question.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. Like it what? Yeah. I feel like out of all the Stephen Kings, this is a safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say it's dark, but not like
Yeah.
in a
Not a unchristian
like
way.
yeah. And how people may say like, oh, this is demonic, or like not in that. No, because there's no. It's not like a supernatural
Yes, which is
element to it,
yeah.
or
It's straightforward.
yeah.
Just
But even
very grounded, which
it is
I like.
it is very grounded. I would say even with that though, um, I wouldn't necessarily. I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, Christians should definitely see it, but there are certain like, I guess almost like biblical takeaways somebody could take away
There are
from
some
it.
biblical references in here.
What did you catch?
They were talking about the Bible the whole time.
Oh yeah, because there was one of the characters who was religious, and he even oh wait, I'm not gonna mention that, but yet, but yeah, there are some people that there was at least one guy who's very open about his faith, and even just the whole theme of like friendship and brotherhood that is very like common throughout scripture.
And it's got a very, even though it's very intense, it's got a very heartwarming message to it. Like,
It does.
I think it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my question is,
Mm-hmm.
and what's crazy too is if you've seen anything, I saw a reviewer actually do a tread. He was on his treadmill while reviewing this movie, so that was kind of clever. And even there were certain theaters where you were on a treadmill the whole entire movie, and if you couldn't make it, I guess you got escorted
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
So that's the marketing's very crazy.
Yeah, that is really good marketing. I would say probably one of the more unique marketing things I've seen
Yeah.
in a minute.
Yeah. So I guess my question is,
Yes.
What if you got selected? What would be your strategy?
Um, Hope I don't get selected. Like if I'm actually in it,
Yeah,
like I got to be in it.
yeah.
Um,
Because I think there is a back out point, isn't it?
there
Yeah,
is, but like I just can't. Like I know myself. I can't picture myself doing that longer than a couple hours. Like, and if you're doing it for survival, because for me it's like, yes, people are thinking about the money and
yeah,
the wish and
yeah,
all the things,
yeah.
but for me, I'm thinking about it more so in terms of survival. That's why I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
even think I
yeah,
want to do it, but
yeah.
I guess my strategy is just, man, I don't even know. I honestly wouldn't even know, to be honest. Like,
And what's crazy is you've got certain characters with different backgrounds and different, like, it can go either way.
yes,
Even though there is a main character, but there's certain characters where, especially the Musketeers,
mm-hmm,
you're thinking maybe they're gonna win. No, they're gonna. Like every time you're watching, you're kind of switching your guess on who is actually gonna win
yeah,
or what's gonna happen in the very end. It keeps you on the edge of your seat.
it does keep you on your seat because it does unfold in such a way where you don't know who's the next person to get their exit. Like you think it's like, oh, this person been struggling a minute. It may be him. It's like, oh no,
I know
maybe
one
this will work out.
character.
Yeah,
One character, I was like, dude, he don't look too good, but he was going longer than expected.
yeah,
And
for
then
sure.
when you find out more about that character, you're just like, dude, yeah, that's that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Um, it's funny though. Your question, it actually kind of makes me think about even the question I asked because um, about whether Christians should see the movie because even while watching it and then like shortly after, I was thinking about the Bible verse. It was like, do you know that in a race all the runners won, but only one gets the prize. Run in such a way as to get the prize. So it's like, man, if
Look
you
at
think about it
you
from
using scripture.
look, man, I
I'm
movies
proud.
speak to me in that way.
Man, that's deep.
Yeah, so it's like everyone is. I mean, they're walking, but same principle. Like only one person can get the prize, and I think just in life, as we you know walk alongside one another, and we're walking alongside brothers and sisters and all the things. Like we have to keep our own pace at the end of the day. Yes, there are times where we can lift other people up, and there are times where other people may lift us up, but it's like we have to be the ones to endure and keep our prize on what's most important.
That's beautiful, man.
I appreciate that.
That's beautiful.
You know,
It's got me crying.
Yeah.
Look at you preaching.
no, I don't want to say that. I ain't gonna say that.
Nah,
I ain't gonna say all that, but
So, anyways,
Yeah.
I guess that's enough. You kind of get the gist. So, what would we rate it before we get into the meat and potatoes?
it's a great question. What would you rate it?
4.
Dang it. I was gonna say 4.
Just mostly, I would rate it higher if it wasn't so intense. Like there was some stuff, like it was a little much for me, and I
Yeah.
knew that going in, but
Mm-hmm.
like watching it's totally different.
For sure. What is something you would change, if anything? Because I know you did mention something about the major and kind of wanting some more.
Yeah, I would say no, even though a lot of times they, especially with Marvel, DC, they wanted to make the villain. Too many times they wanted to make too many anti-heroes when somebody is clearly a villain, but you try to sympathize with them.
Yeah.
I don't. I think that's done a little too much to the point of no. Just some people are just evil.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it doesn't really die. It gets you straight into it and straight into the characters, and then you find out trickles of things, and I feel like it leaves some stuff out, maybe for towards the imagination or whatever. But I mean, like the world, like I have so many questions, not just about the major, but more about like just the world.
What led to that world that
Yeah,
we're in
yeah.
at this point?
And like, there's so many things that people find out that's like that you find out about certain characters, and you're just like, okay, I needed a little bit more. Like, give me some more.
Yeah.
So it kind of just teases you a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like there's more to the story that you can kind of dive in and have some fun with
Yeah.
if it's like a prequel show, like they or it's already out. The it
Oh yeah. Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry.
Yes.
Maybe they could do this for the Long Walk, and just like a prequel of the whole before the walk was made and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and how it came about.
Yeah.
I think that would be interesting.
Yeah. That would be. I don't know if it needs a whole series because
Well,
I
it
know
could be a limited series.
it could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
I just think there's more story to tell,
Yeah.
but it doesn't necessarily need like a sequel or
Mhm.
Long Walk 2 or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just would like to know some more lore,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
Gotcha. That makes sense. It makes sense. And there's also because the book is different. Like I don't know how much they explain about the major, or they even explain about the world and how it got to that point. It seems like they did not because the book. I think it said it's a novella, so I
What's
want
that
to.
mean?
Novellas are basically like short novels,
Okay.
so they're like smaller than like a typical standard novel. So I'm want to see how many pages it is. I'm interested to see, but yeah,
Well, yeah, I would say if you think you can handle it, hey, go watch it, go support it.
yeah,
Try to watch this in the theater. Don't wait for streaming. But if you just can't handle that kind of stuff, either don't watch it or just wait for streaming or DVD.
yeah. Maybe wait to watch it at home.
This is not something I would need to see again, but it is still a good movie. Like, don't get
Yes.
me wrong, it's a very good movie.
Mhm.
I would like to see if it gets any awards,
Yes. I feel like
especially for Pete.
yes. I would say if it got anything, it probably would be acting nominations. But it's hard getting. I feel like acting nominations are some of the hardest ones to get because of how just stacked those categories are,
Yeah.
and you typically get just a lot of things to choose from in the year. But I feel like for my personal list, he definitely would be up there.
Yeah.
Is maybe probably he'd probably go in as like supporting actor
Supporting actor.
Yeah. for me. Yeah.
So now that that's done, let's get to the. So careful for spoilers if you have not seen it yet. Come back, go watch the movie, then come back. But we're gonna get into the spoilers, so you've been warned. All right, let's go.
So
Everybody.
everybody but one person in the walk.
I mean that's.
Yeah, but okay. So spoiler alert, I kind of got spoiled a little bit.
Oh, shocker!
Yeah,
Shocker!
Yeah,
Shocker!
but I didn't know if more than one person survived because I was like, well, maybe it'll be like a, looking at it more optimistically, I was like, maybe it'll be like a Hunger Games situation where, but I don't know. Stephen King is, he's Stephen King. His stuff is dark, so yeah.
It definitely. I did not think Pete was, the one.
Yeah.
And the way they ended it to where Pete tries to stop
Right.
to let what
To let Raymond Garrity.
yeah to let him go, and then Garrity goes up, picks him up, and there's been times where Pete had to save Garrity
Pete saved him at least
2 times.
2 times before then. When he saved him, when they during that most probably intense part up to that
With the
point.
mother.
Oh well, the mother that was crazy. But even before then, when they were walking uphill,
Yeah.
and he had run out of his 3 strikes, and he literally could not drop again for another 3 hours. That's a detail that I don't think we mentioned earlier. It's
Yeah.
like once you reach your 3rd strike, you can't drop below 3 miles per hour within another. You have to go 3 hours without dropping again, or you get your ticket. So that was super intense, and like there were a bunch of people were dropping in that stretch.
It was crazy, and a lot of the people that you would hate or you think these are terrible characters, once you flesh them out and you see more of their backstory, you're just like, oh, they're not that bad. It's like the Major was the only one that was like a scumbag.
Yeah, I feel like the Major was the only like truly evil person. Even the way he spoke, I feel like the stuff he said was like almost
It was crazy.
cartoon villainish,
Yeah.
like villainous. Villainous.
They were like, you Major, da, 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 and then he was like, yes, definitely, please, yeah, keep on going, keep.
It was
It's
like
what?
he was using their hatred towards him to try to fuel them as motivation. He was like they were cussing at him and all this stuff, and
Oh my gosh! And you would think that all that stuff would get you shot. You would think.
right. Really, the only thing that got someone shot was
You
stopping
you
or
giving up.
or literally trying to like run away or take away a weapon.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. There was a certain character that, excuse me, was let to bleed out pretty much.
Yeah, that was rough.
And man, yeah. But yeah, the to go back to the ending, the fact that Pete stops, Garrity saves him, and then right then, like Garrity stops, and I don't even think Pete figured it out until it was too late.
It was too late, and then it was like it happened so quickly. Like I thought it was going to be more drawn out between the two of them.
Yeah.
And there was a whole crowd surrounding them too.
Oh,
it was crazy.
Yeah. And I think they have these things on their wrist that tell you who won, so they know. Like it's not like you can be like, and both stop at the same time.
You could try it.
You could try. I just don't think that would work.
Probably not,
No,
especially if they're.
They got like.
I'm
sure they thought of those kind of things
scenarios.
Yeah, to where that wouldn't work. I would think, especially if they did it for so long. And it kind of it's no happy ending. What kind?
No, it's not happy ending.
Nah, it's just like, Pete does what he needs to do, gets his wish, but it's kind of somber at the end.
Right.
Even though we're still not giving you spoilers, just
Yeah.
in case. Like, we're not giving you everything, but yeah.
Because you do know, because we didn't really talk about their true motivations. And I think
some of their motivations were good too, yeah.
I think, like, really for both of them, Pete and Ray, neither of them really wanted the money.
Yeah, true.
Like,
yeah.
Pete wanted to use it in a good way, in a noble way, but that really wasn't his true motivation. I think he wanted that connection.
Yeah,
he wanted that brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yeah.
And with Ray, of course, it was more of a
vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I could kind of tell something. I could tell, maybe not like super early on, but I could tell midway through. I was like, yeah, he's definitely not there just for the money because the way he, you could tell he had something. He kept.
Bro, like
close.
when he first starts to walk, like I think they called their numbers, which was randomly.
Yeah.
As well. Like Pete was 23. I thought of the Jordan reference. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Garrity takes this thing, he just snatches it. He doesn't like everybody else. Like they put it around their neck. Garrity is the only one that kind of like snatched it and was like, all right, here we go. Even
Yeah.
the car ride with Judy Greer, his mom, you know, you get this sense of there's more to it
Yeah, there's more
than
to
that,
him.
and then when you get more of his backstory, you kind of understand
Yeah,
what's going on. Yeah,
you understand it.
but yeah. Anywho, I think that's pretty much the gist of it.
Yes, yep. So watch at your own risk. I don't mean to say it like that, but it is definitely heavy. I'm not gonna lie and say like, oh yeah, I felt great after seeing it.
No.
But I think I feel like it's one of those where if you know going in it's heavy, then you may be able to.
Yeah, it's bearable. But
It's more bearable, but it still doesn't take away from the the feelings when you lose people on that road.
I need a palate cleanser, man.
Yeah, definitely need to. We need some more inspiring movies out there, like or
Come
just
on,
more.
Yeah, it's been rough for me, man. Come
Yeah.
on, I need some because we got
comedy.
I don't know the what's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? That's gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be heavy. But yeah,
for another, yeah.
yeah. I need some more inspirational stuff.
Some comedy.
Yeah, there we go.
Need
Some
comedy.
some real comedy, man. But anywho, yeah, that's all I got.
Well, that's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, and
Share, tell your friends, your family, your mother, your father,
your dog, and your cousin.
and yeah, subscribe. That really helps us out. We're trying to get to at least 100 by the end of this year.
Yeah, we definitely should be able to get to that before
Yeah.
then. But
Yeah,
we got some cool stuff planned,
yeah.
and you know,
I think we need to do something with soap.
yeah. If you know, you know. Anywho, well, guys,
Soap hit us up.
Huh?
Soap hit us up.
oh, we did. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will catch you guys at the next one.
See you on the flip side, man.
Well.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's take a long walk.